Alrighty, here we go. Good evening. Good evening. This is just going to be a quick little video to do an update on collections of resources within the realm of sacred geometry. And the specimens, might as well speak a little bit about the specimens I have here. This is a labradorite specimen. Labradorite is a feldspar, so it's in the same family as moonstone. I know sunstone has a little bit of feldspar in it. Rainbow moonstone, regular moonstone. And I love this piece. It's so beautiful. It looks like, reminds me of a flame. And of course over here I have quartz crystal, and little story behind this one is when I received my Reiki 2 initiation. I had obtained this from my teacher, and so it was underneath the table when I got my initiation. Okay, so welcome to the channel. I'm Tamungina, Priestess Heart, and in a couple of the previous videos I shared some literary resources on sacred geometry. I think I showed you this book. Let's see if I can tilt the camera. Sacred Geometry for Artists, Dreamers, and Philosophers. I'm not on my laptop right now, so camera's going to be a little bit wobbly. Let me fix the light, hopefully. Okay. So we're gonna get this right. We're gonna have a light right there. So anyway, this book, the next book I showed you was the Golden Ratio coloring book. But don't let coloring books scare you off. It's a really nice basic book. I had another book today. It's not exactly what I was looking for. It's more of just artistically making a mandala. So if you're not necessarily concerned about the mathematics of constructing sacred geometry and just wish to explore the process of creating mandalas in a formulaic way, this book could be for you. And it's interesting because just so happens I was up at the middle school a while ago to speak with the art teacher, and she was having her students, her 7th grade students, were creating mandalas on albums, like old 33s, and using this pie chart, this pie method. So this is definitely a very nice, basic, down-to-earth book that can give you step-by-step instructions, and as well as some inspiration for mandalas that are not necessarily concerned about, mathematical approach, a geometric mathematical approach. And the final book, this is highly recommended, along with Sacred Geometry for Artists, Dreamers, and Philosophers, Secrets of Harmonic Creation by John Oscar Lieben. Definitely highly recommend that book, and this is the second one that you would not want to do without. And basically, I would say if you were going to get just one of these books, I would suggest this one, because this gives you the mathematical formula and step-by-step instructions on creating the shapes out of the circle. It gives you some information of C.G. Jung, the Pythagorean numbers, mandalas, Kabbalistic tree of life. It gives a very nice basic foundation of everything, so you have all the knowledge you need to begin constructing, how to use the compass, how to use the protractor, the straight edge, how to calculate the radius, all of that sort of thing, but in a very easy to work with, you know, what a layperson can do. So you don't need to be a math teacher or a physicist or any of that. But it does give good instructions. So those are the two books that I highly recommend. And first and foremost, if you were just to get one, Creating Mandalas with Sacred Geometry, Color and Draw Mandalas Using Ancient Principles by Susan F. Fincher. And of course, it is another fine publication of Shambhala. So this book, Unlock the Mystery and Magic of Sacred Geometry to create mandalas using ancient design principles. Pythagoras believed that mathematical truths shift the psyche closer to divine perfection. The Fibonacci sequence has been found to exist in patterns throughout nature. C.G. Jung thought that contemplating the mandala could unveil the unconscious. The designs here draw on the vast history and knowledge once thought esoteric, now available as tools for cultivating spiritual and psychological well-being. Create your own mandala based on geometry, numbers, and signs, or color a mandala as a meditative process to tap into your creativity and intuition. No matter how you use this guide, geometry can be a pathway to grasping who you are, where you belong, and what you are to do. Discover how this timeless practice can help you on your journey of self-realization. And of course, the Sacred Geometry book for artists, dreamers, and philosophers. This book is, well, number one, this book is $40. This book, I believe, might have been $13 off of Amazon. Can't really remember. This one gives a lot of history, the mathematics, and all of that. This one breaks down, breaks down the concepts and helps you to reconstruct the mandala. Breaks it down for you and gives you step-by-step details. So if you were to get just one for artistic or contemplative reasons, get this book. If you really want to get into the deeper nitty-gritty, get the other one. This one, of course, this does give you, it talks about C.G. Jung, talks about Fibonacci, everything. It gives it gives history, it gives everything that you need. So anyway, I'm going to bring this video to a close. I think I might come back later to do some readings, probably another 25 minutes or so, we'll see. So be on the lookout for your notification. And if you'd like a reading, a one card pull, let me know. I think tonight I will be choosing from the Soul Trees Oracle, I think. Don't hold me to it, but I think. Anyway, all right. Enjoy. Catch you later.